What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here with the latest random war recap between WHF2 and North Watchers. Just a random spin, and you can see that WHF2 came out the victor pretty decisively. But really, honestly, it was just a war of who was the worst on this particular one. Both of the clans struggled on all levels, so there were some pretty decent attacks. But let's look at North Watchers. Just to give them a little respect, show them their profile and everything like that. I think it was six Town Hall 11s. I think about 9 Town Hall 10s and 10 or 15 Town Hall 9s, whatever that comes out to be. I don't know. It's too late to do math right now, but we're going to look at some of the attacks here. No 10v10s, I don't think, on either side. Maybe they had one that I don't know about, but we did not have any. So we're going to start off with our six-pack shout out. So here we go. We'll go ahead and throw that up here. And we've got our Town Hall 11 v10 dips 6-packs, and then our Town Hall 9 6-packs right there. So good job to all of those players that did it. Definitely shining in this war. Let's go ahead and look at some of the attacks. And we'll start with our number one. We'll start with our 10v11 hit Tam coming in here and using that dragon attack with a queen walk / queen charge to get in here. And we've got loons coming in here to shave off some of these defenses. We're going to walk the queen from I think 8:30 down to break into about, well, we're not even breaking in. She's just going to do her thing. She's going to break in at around 7 o'clock. And we've got some archers and minions that are going to shave off some of these trash buildings before the Eagle artillery is activated. So get those, shave those easily accessible trash buildings while you can before the Eagle artillery is activated, and then takes out those low hit point troops like the minions or like the archers. So we've got the queen. We've got 4 rages. Some of the rages are going to be used on the dragoon portion, and some of them are going to be used on the queen. There goes the first one there, and I think we're going to drop the king in here just a second down at 6 o'clock. Yeah, there we go. No, it just goes down. I think we do in just a little bit. So we'll fast forward this. There we go. The king is dropped down there. And it's just for more funneling work. He's going to use his ability. And then the queen is going to use that second rage. Unfortunately, that air defense is targeted on all those healers. And that queen is stuck on the clan castle and just trying to make her way through. So all of those healers are going to die a horrible fiery death. That clan castle is going to come in outside the poison, which is going to force the queen to use her ability. And that queen is unfortunately not going to get that eagle artillery, as there's a bunch of other buildings for her to get first. But we've got dragons coming in all through the 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock side, just trying to get through that first compartment and then into that core to get that town hall. Doesn't matter about anything else. Dropping that rage, dropping that freeze, and we've got one more rage just in time to get those core dragons into that town hall. And then their job is just to go ahead and take that out. So there we go. We're going to focus in here and look at that town hall. And it's just about to go down. We've got 2 dragons on it. Under rage. They're going to take it out. And then unfortunately, they're going to get taken out by the Inferno Tower. And the other dragon's working on that Eagle artillery. It's just not enough. Just very, very close. It's almost good enough to go down, but at this point it doesn't really matter too much. So we've got our 60%. So very nice way to start us off. Let's go down to number 7. And number 7, we're going to look at an attack we haven't looked at in a long time, which is a mass miner, right? So very, very cool. 48 miners, maybe even more. Maybe we've got another 7 miners in the clan castle. I don't remember what's in there. But we've got the king and queen doing the funneling on that top and bottom side. And there's just basically 5-finger dropping all of those, or 4-finger dropping all of those miners to get in through the core with the warden behind. And I think it was a must have been clan castle miners. So now we've got just a bunch of heals and a rage to get these miners through. We've got a poison on the loon to make sure it just doesn't do too much damage. And I think, yeah, I don't know if the warden can even target a loon. I'm not sure I don't think so. But anyway, we've got the loon going down to poison, and we've just got a bunch of miners still working their way up and down through that base. Queen is still up, king is still up, but they're just really doing some funneling work for these miners. Drop that third heal and trying to push these miners through the rest of the base. They've got a bunch of point defenses, but very little splash. So the point defenses are not really a big deal to the miners. As soon as they go under, the point defenses basically go away and retarget again. But those miners are standing under heal with that last giant bomb that's triggered. And that lava hound is really not going to do a thing to these miners as they make their way through the base. And finally, that queen is stuck on the hound and pops it just as the miners finish that last building. Yeah, there we go with the 7 miners. So as much of a mass miner attack as you humanly possibly can get in Clash of Clans with that attack. Very nicely done. All right, 2 more. No 10v10s. We just don't have them. Otherwise, I would show them to you. Let's look at a witch attack. Gray's bewitched attack here with 2 golems, 10 witches, no healers, and bowlers in the clan castle. So we've dropped there are 2 golems down with all the wizards and witches right behind it. So we've got, I think, like 80% of our army, or 95% of our army down, if you're not counting the clan castle and the king and queen. 100% of the army is down then. And we've got everything going. So we've got 2 jumps, a rage, and a heal to get these troops in through these 2 different, the first compartment and then through the core, raging them up. Hound is in the clan castle, is not going to touch any of those things. Unfortunately, the queen is going to take that lava hound out with the help of some of the wizards and witches, and we're just going to take that second jump. The king did not get the memo. He's just going to pound his way through the walls. He does not need a jump, but the queen will take the jump, and we've got a bunch of witches and wizards on the bottom at the 4 o'clock area, and then we've got a few of them up at that 10 o'clock. So we're just making our way. Everybody's going about the same speed, and they're all going to meet towards that end. We have a troll Tesla on the outside at around 3 o'clock, and a builder hut up at noon, all the way in that corner. But the queen still has not even used her ability. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 point defenses, but look at all that king is still up with full health. He is going to take out those 2 Teslas without even batting an eye. And the queen is only got to worry about that stupid little wizard tower that's not even on her as far as splash damage, but 1 use of the ability that'll take care of all of those defenses, and it's up to the wizards and witches, which they do, clean out that troll Tesla, and now it's just a race to see who's going to get that last builder hut, and it really doesn't matter because it's a 3-star. So very, very nice hit. And then one last one. I just like the fact that he used 1 giant and 4 wall breakers to aid his simple king queen kill squad to get all the way into that core, and get I think he gets the expo and the archer tower and the air defense. But I love also getting 1-for-1 trades on those mortars. He just dropped the loon a little off on that first one, but no big deal. And this is what I'm talking about. The king, queen, 1 giant, and 4 wall breakers are going to break inside that compartment. Right now, there goes the wall breakers while the king is tanking. King does not need to go in there, but the king will tank for those wall breakers. Giants are down there as well just to tank for the queen, because if you look, there's not too much point defense except for that expo that's going to really bother her. So she's going to be able to get the expo, she's going to be able to get the air defense, and possibly even, I don't think the queen, I don't think she can get the enemy queen, but has not used the ability. There we go, popping that ability, and there's hardly any defenses in that area. So she's going to be able to take out all that side. Just makes it very easy for this La Lune portion of the attack. and we've got our Lava Hounds and our Loons coming in. The Lava Hound reroutes. We've got 4 hastes, 1 heal, and 1 rage, which means this base is already completely wrecked at this point. We do have to worry about that Queen in the core because it's sort of standing pretty close to the King at this time. And that's never a good thing. That makes skelly traps or anything else, or even those pups, a little bit more dangerous to get, or it's tougher to get the queen. But we've already dropped all of our loons at this point. Already dropped our heal in that core, and there's no point to raging or hasting anything up because we really want to try our best to let those hounds pop. I think we have 2 full hounds that have not popped yet, and doesn't look like they're going to. Maybe with the help of that queen, she's going to do something right for a change. And again, I probably wouldn't use that haste because if you just gave it another second, I think that lava hound would have popped. I think it's on beyond life support. Not even, wow, not like almost nothing left there. So that's not a big deal, but they would just help clean a little bit quicker. I don't think time is even close to an issue right now. But we'll go ahead and fast forward this as they make their way down to the base, take out that 6 o'clock builder hut, and we get our 3 stars for this hit. So really nice job to WHF2 on this war. I think just having a midday week, it's just, I mean, you're going back to back with all these elite clans, and especially preparing for the CWL. It's a lot of stress, and I think on both sides. So that's probably why, I mean, we try to give it our best every single war, but just don't have the time or stamina to plan every single war like that with full 110%. Like we will with the CWL. So good job to North Watchers. We look forward to matching with them again in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your clanmates if you guys enjoy these videos and benefit from them. You know your clanmates will as well. So go ahead and use those friendly challenges to your advantage. Get used to these different compositions. I'm showing you multiple different army compositions through multiple town halls. So there's a lot of things to choose from. Get used to the styles of the bases, of which attacks are used to hit the different styles and what the kill squad does and everything like that. All the good stuff we show all the time. Go ahead, get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.